In the metals quadrant, taking a look at the August gold futures contract today, which is slightly higher, essentially an unchanged day, but closing slightly higher as we ended up at 1818 on the high side today. The high of the futures contract was up 67 basis points. On the downside, we broke below 1800. That was down 40 basis points at 1798.70, but we did get back above and settle slightly positive, only a couple of basis points, but still above 1800, near that 1805.90 settlement from yesterday. So essentially, we're looking at what I would call an unchanged day, although it is going to go into the positive column. Now, CPI came out today, and of course, we all look at inflation as the potential it has for an inflation hedge, and the consumer price index came out higher, 5.4% from a year ago in June. That's the biggest monthly gain since August of 2008, and excluding food and energy, inflation increased by 4.5%. That's the largest move since September of 1991. Now, given that gold didn't move that much, that shows you that the little bit of movement in yields, which I'll address in a minute, kind of kept the cap on gold along with some other things. Tomorrow, by the way, we've got UK inflation on the docket. Germany's inflation came in early in the morning, but that was a May revision, unchanged, so no effect there. Now, the dollar was quite strongest day for the dollar since June 16th, and bonds in the front end of the curve actually rallied, and all of that may have capped gold's rally a little bit. The euro broke back below 118, falling about 65 basis points. And if you're seeing yields rise, which again, we saw in the 2-year, the 3-year, the 5-year, but not much further out than that, a little bit stronger in the 10-year. Then we got out to the 7-year, the 20, and the 30. Yields actually fell a little bit. So again, short-term inflation control is still showing that the Fed may have to move, but longer term showing that the control is still there. And likely those forces helped cap gold to where it ended up today, which is again slightly higher, but we'll call it basically unchanged.